Hello, hello. Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a blessed day. So this is my review for X-Men '97, Episode 1. I will have reviews for Episodes 2 and 3 following behind this because of my work schedule. Falling a little bit behind, with the shows, but I will get you guys caught up and have those uploaded soon to the channel. Just getting right out the gate, it was very good. Episode 1 was very strong. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, but it was a very strong episode. There was a lot of pros. There's very few cons. I'm gonna get into both, but starting off with the pros, man, it was great to hear the original cast back. It was very good to hear the original cast back from Cyclops, Wolverine, especially Storm. I love the woman who plays Storm's voice. All of them, it was great to hear them back. It kind of, picked up where it left off as far as, the last season of '92. So, if you guys get a chance, definitely check out that show because it's on Disney Plus if you can. I think they have all the seasons uploaded. I got to double check. It's been a while, but I know they definitely have the '92 show on Disney Plus. But yeah, '97 was very good. The pros, of course, the theme song to that cartoon is one of the most iconic theme songs in the '90s as far as cartoons go. Like that, Power Rangers, the Spider-Man show in '94, that was a big one. So yeah, that was one of the big one of the big popular superhero theme songs. So that was great hearing it again. As far as the story goes, the story was really good. It picked up off, said kind of where it left off. Not to get too deep into spoilers, but another pros for me was the action scenes. Although the action scenes were very good, especially towards the end of the episode when they're fighting the Sentinels again. One of the pros about the X-Men, because I collect comic books and action figures. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I started collecting monthly in 2003. That's when I started collecting monthly, but I always had comics growing up. And X-Men was always one of the big ones. But one of the things about the X-Men that stood out to me more than a lot of other teams is the fact that they're always on their A game, if you think about it, because they have access to the Danger Room. So when you see the fight scene against the Sentinels, you can tell how they work as a unit, how they utilize their powers, but at the same time, how they use their powers together. There's a great scene where Gambit kind of charges up Wolverine's claws as he goes to attack the Sentinel at the end. I thought the X-Men was always a great team because they're always on top of their A game, because they're always training, and those scenarios that they in the Danger Room that they use, those are life and death scenarios that can harm them. So I think that's why the X-Men always stood out against other superhero teams. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was great. So I'm looking forward to episodes 2 and 3 to see where they kick off at. Where they continue on. As far as cons, not as many cons that I can think of. I say the one con I will say, I feel as though the animation is too polished. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the animation is a little too polished, a little too clean. Whereas, because of the times, in the the '92 cartoon, it looked a little more rugged. There's a little more grit to it as far as the animation look. You know what I mean? The way it was hand drawn, it looked very good. I'm not saying this was bad. Not saying this is bad. If this is your thing, hey, everybody has a right to their opinion. I just felt like the animation it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't take me out of it. But at the same time, if I were to think of a con, that would be it, because I love that grit, that '90s grit, as far as how the show looked back then. Other than that, great episode. I go 9 out of 10. It was very high for me. It was very high. Another thing that stood out for me was Cyclops, how Cyclops is as a leader. I think, reading comic books growing up, I think out of the Marvel universe, Cyclops is second to Captain America as far as his impact as a leader, especially on the battlefield. He's one of the best. He always has his head on straight. He always knows, not saying always knows what to do, not saying he doesn't doubt himself, but at the same time, as far as in the Marvel universe, if not Captain America, Cyclops is number 2. He just showed, that scene where they all, in the X-Jet, it gets destroyed by the Sentinel, and just how they all, as they're falling through the sky, Cyclops uses optic blast to slow his impact down before he hits the ground. Just a great scene. So yeah, if you can, check out X-Men '97. Episode 1 for me was a 9 out of 10. You will have my reviews for episodes 2 and 3 coming up soon. That's about it. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely comment. Be respectful in the comments. That's one thing. Just please be respectful. But you guys have a blessed day, and see you soon.